Welcome to leg injury prevention training while trying to learn which steps are taken to make beryl to beryllium. Participating in the exercises is at your own risk. So we have 8 exercises to train the stability of the legs, the hips, the knees and ankles. And before we start with these 8 exercises, let's warm up a little bit. The legs are standing wide apart, the toes are pointing a bit to the outside. We breathe in and we breathe out. And we breathe in again. And out. And breathe in. And out. And breathe in. And out. And the last time in, we close the legs. And we can start with our first exercise, but first let's look at the step. So we want to learn what steps are taken to make beryl into beryllium. And it starts with beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilate and soda. So beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilate and soda. Let's look at the word. Fluorosilicate. Fluorosilicate. Silicate. Fluorosilicate and soda. The first exercise. We have a good standing leg. The other leg is straight and the foot is flexed. And we swing it to the side and in front. To the side and in front. And the toes of the leg which are swinging are pointing more or less forward the whole time. And this exercise stabilizes a lot in the ankle. It trains the stability a lot. But you can see also the knee working, and it works on the gluteus medius. And it improves mobility of the other side of the leg and leg. So, beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda. Let's look at the word again a bit more. Fluorosilicate. Fluorosilicate. Let's take that. Fluorosilicate and soda at 770 Celsius to form sodium at 770 degrees Celsius. Again, the same things. Now we are doing it with the other leg. The leg is standing good, the other leg has a flexed foot and is swinging to the side and in front, to the side and in front. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form, and that comes soon, we're done with this exercise, which we are right now, to form sodium fluoroberyllate. Okay, we had fluorosilicate and now we have fluoroberyllate. Silicate and berylate. To form fluoroberyllate. The next exercise. Now we have again a good standing leg. These are all 8 exercises where we are standing on one leg. That trains a lot of the stability in the hip, on the leg and all, it's obvious. And the other leg is again flexed and goes in front and back, front and back. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form sodium berylate. And we're done with the first leg. Sodium berylate, sodium fluoroberylate, sodium fluoroberylate. And the first time it was also sodium fluorosilicate. To form sodium fluoroberyllate. Then it goes on the next step. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide in water. This is the next thing. But let's do the exercise with the other leg in the meantime. Again, with standing leg, the other leg is straight with a flexed foot and goes in front and back and in front and back. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and have a look at it. Let's start at the beginning. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form sodium fluoroberyllate. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide in water. Let's beryllium hydroxide. We want beryllium, so we have already beryllium hydroxide. Beryllium hydroxide being precipitated from it. The next exercise. Now we have a good standing leg, and the other leg comes up into a right angle, and the foot is flexed, and the hips are even aligned, so don't be too high or too low for one side, but even aligned. And then we bring the leg to the outside, and we breathe in, and out, and bringing the leg back into the middle and controlled down. And we repeat that again. Up with the leg, right angle, foot is flexed, even aligned hips, and we are bringing the leg to the outside. Breathe in, and our leg back into the middle and down. Now with the other leg, you bring it up into a right angle, foot is flexed, even aligned hips, and to the outside, and we breathe in, and out, bringing it back and control down. And last time, up, right angle, foot flexed, even aligned hips, out to the outside, and breathe in. This warms up and out, back in the middle, warms up for the following two exercises and improves the mobility of the hips. So, a solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide in water lets beryllium hydroxide being precipitated of it. Beryllium hydroxide. You want beryllium, and one of these things was sodium hydroxide. Let's beryllium hydroxide being precipitated from it. Next, this beryllium hydroxide is heated to form beryllium oxide. So, beryllium hydroxide is heated to form beryllium oxide. Hydroxide, oxide. Beryllium hydroxide is heated to form beryllium oxide. Next exercise. Similar setup as it was on the last one. Right angle, foot flexed, even aligned hips. Now also important to have straight back, and we are pressing with one hand against the inside of the knee. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form sodium fluoroberyllate. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate, again with this leg, and continuing with the next one, leg up, right angle, foot flexed, even aligned hips, and then pressing with the hand against the inside of the knee and straight back. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide lets beryllium hydroxide being precipitated of it. Beryllium hydroxide is heated to form beryllium oxide. So we had beryllium hydroxide and now beryllium oxide. Now it goes on. Beryllium oxide. So again, what we had, beryllium hydroxide heated to beryllium oxide. And now beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chlorine. Beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chlorine. Now, same setup. The leg comes up, foot is flexed, even aligned hips, straight back, but now the knee presses into the hand on the side and into the hand on top. And it changes the whole time. So, up to the side, up to the side, try to be straight up, with a back, up and to the side, up and to the side. Side, up to the side, up to the side. And that is enough. Now we're going to do the same with the other leg. The leg comes up, right angle, foot flexed, even aligned hips, straight back, and the knee presses into the hand on the side, and the one on top. Side and on top. Beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chloride. Beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chloride. Now it goes on to form beryllium chloride. So it's good. We have beryllium oxide with carbon and chloride, and we form beryllium chloride. Beryllium chloride, and we are already at the last step here. Beryllium chloride, so what we have just formed with beryllium oxide and carbon and chloride, beryllium chloride. Beryllium chloride is electrolysed to form beryllium. And with this, beryllium chloride is electrolysed to form beryllium. The next exercise. Now we have a good standing leg again, and we place one hand in front and one behind of the spine, of the lumbar spine, and are bringing one leg up in a straight line. The hands are here to control that we don't shift forward, but that we stay straight. And we are pressing the leg upwards. If the rectus femoris cramps, bring the leg up and point the foot. So we have a straight leg, foot is flexed, we control that we keeping in a neutral position with the spine, and we're trying to lift the leg. If the rectus femoris cramps, bring it up. So, trying to bring it up. And we are done, and we are bringing it up, even if it hadn't cramped. Bring it up and point the foot. And now with the other leg. Again, good standing leg, the hands in front and at the back of the lumbar spine to control that we are in a neutral position. And we're trying to bring the leg up. The leg is straight and the foot is flexed. And if the rectus femoris cramps, we bring it up and point the foot. Try to bring it higher. And control that you don't come forward with the hip. Stay neutral in the hip and back position. Then come up and point the foot. Beryllium chloride is electrolysed to form beryllium. And one more exercise before we have the last one. Now the standing leg points a bit to the outside. The other leg is with the heel on the ground. The leg is straight and we lift the leg. And that whole movement comes just from the hips. So that leg keeps straight and we lift the heel and put it down. We lift it and put the heel down on the ground again. Don't do too many here, not to put too much force onto the gluteus medius. Up and down. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form beryllium fluoroberyllate. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate is a solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide. Now we have a leg. A solution of sodium fluoroberyllate, solution of sodium fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide. Let's beryllium hydroxide being precipitated from it. Beryllium hydroxide is heated to form beryllium oxide. Beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chlorine. Now the last exercise. Now one for the hamstring. We have a good standing leg. The other leg is straight. The foot is flexed. And we're bringing the leg back and we go down in one straight line. And the standing leg tries to be tall so that we put the pressure onto the biceps femoris. Beryllium oxide is combined with carbon and chloride to form beryllium chloride, and beryllium chloride is electrolysed to form beryllium. And now with the other leg, same setup. Beryl. It's mixed, it's just mixed, okay. Beryl is mixed with sodium fluorosilicate and soda at 770 degrees Celsius to form beryllium fluoroberyllate. And the last time we have a closing exercise. We breathe in and out to form beryllium fluoroberyllate. A solution of sodium, and we breathe in and close the legs. A solution of fluoroberyllate. I don't have time to say. A solution of fluoroberyllate and sodium hydroxide and water. That's beryllium hydroxide being precipitated from it. I don't have even time to read it. I thank you very much for your attention. and until the next time.